Hey YouTube, I just found the greatest website ever. I was dicking around Fark today and I saw an article about a guy writing this expose on the leftist, liberal leanings of popular television. And it brought up Sesame Street, gave a whole bunch of reasons why that was liberal propaganda, and it brought up the incident with Sesame Street making a dive at Fox News a few years ago. So I kind of Google searched that, and it led me to a website called Calvinists for Conservatism. Now, just in the article about the Sesame Street thing, it shows a video of what happened, and it's a little Oscar the Grouch scene. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link. This is what the person wrote under that little video clip. It is clear that Sesame Street's miscreants are required to be defunded by the United States Constitution. By the Holy Bible, the miscreants ought to be puking up their own blood as they watch their bodies become separate from their heads. They are puppets, dude. Now, I'm not defending Sesame Street here. They shouldn't have done a political joke on a kid's show. But, really, how the hell can someone store up that much hatred for Big Bird? With that little Jim Henson-fueled vitriol, I decided that I should check out more of this site. So I went to the main page to start searching around. The first thing I see is a post by the same user. Let me read it to you. Deception is frequently employed by America's enemies. It is quite obvious that the Libyans have observed American liberals carrying out their means of deception with Osamacare, the deficit, and other important issues of today. Hussein Osama is the pioneer of manipulating numbers to suggest something different than what is actually occurring, with the Congressional Budget Office being his foremost servant on tricking all American age groups into thinking that they'll be receiving superior coverage, when the only people who will actually benefit from this plan will be people on welfare. Fuck you, honey. Gaddafi takes this same manner of deception one level further. He slaughters his people, then places them in high-value military targets to make our military appear culpable. Really? You're accusing him of body planting? Okay. It is a plan which is executed far better than Osama's plan, yet a plan which still bears his taint. Its origins are, at the latest, during the Gulf War when Saddam Hussein tried to pull a similar tactic, possibly in order to get Bill Clinton elected, who would then allow Osama bin Laden open season on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. Do you know what year that happened in? Do you know who was in office? Just fucking curious. My theory on why Hussein Osama and the rest of the Marxist population at large love to do these sorts of manipulations is to lend credence to their postmodern secular humanist agenda. Since numbers do not mean anything in this world, they say, we must therefore distribute goods from each according to his ability and to each according to his need. Since the universe is composed of the same components and rules, they say, it is possible for us to enter outer space and land on the moon. Since everything can be manipulated, they say, there is no supreme being but your Marxist ruler. What the fuck are you talking about? Did you confuse tinfoil with mercury and put it on your head? Watch this jump. Watch this jump. I grow tired of Muslim manipulations and liberal lying leading to the deaths of innocents through no fault of their own. This is why we Americans must embark upon the slaughter of every Muslim and liberal until their ideologies are only remembered derisively in history books. If you do not wish to have your children become a mere statistic in the service of denigrating America, then you must demand your local, state, and federal governments to make liberalism and Islam a capital crime. Now, before anyone gets the idea that it's just this one fucking nut job posting on here, there's a comment. In it, the guy quotes the part of the original blog or whatever where it says the thing about slaughtering every Muslim and liberal. He says this: I have to disagree with you here. Slaughter is a term with a lot of needlessly negative overtones. Elimination is much more representative of our good intentions, even if it's less vivid. I am going to have so much fun with these guys.